What? Oh,
Ready to go. Good toss. Good toss.
that was a good toss, right?
We are 21 weeks in to this season, and we're talking Super Bowl.
Crazy.
We haven't had that opportunity to do that yet with the Patriots here.
Right.
So very, very cool. But clearly the big issue, though Drake Maye kind of put it at bay last night, was the right shoulder. So we're going to talk about what physical therapists have to keep in mind when they're working with a quarterback who's obviously using that shoulder throughout the week, throughout the season, throughout the game, through bad weather, in all conditions. So give me your thoughts on a quarterback, the wear and tear, and what we're thinking about.
So, some of the things you and I have been talking about is this, did it happen during a specific injury, or is this a wear and tear injury, right? So I know I saw him after he got taken down. He was reaching for that shoulder. So let's say he's been dealing with some stiffness, right? So he's getting treatment all throughout the season, but he hasn't been on the injury report at all until last week. But with the Patriots, you never know because they like to play games with that injury report, let's just say. But for him, it appears like maybe he might have had a slight subluxing of the shoulder, which is when when he landed on it, could have just moved a little bit within the capsule. And that can cause a lot of stiffness, discomfort, because it didn't stop him from playing. We're managing this injury all week, laser, shockwave, whatever he needs. But most likely it's just maintaining mobility, trying to bring his inflammation down and getting him back to doing reps. But like you said, we're in 20.
I mean,
21. 21.
Yeah, 21 game weeks, not to mention all of training camp, preseason. If after Sunday, he shouldn't throw a football for like 3 months.
Well, first off, I got to give a huge shout out to the training staff of the Patriots, because right now you got 53 guys that are all dealing with something. But for a guy like Drake Maye, year two out of, this guy played 10 games. Now he's playing 20 games. So that's he's doubling his volume of work. So
at a higher level with bigger guys coming after you,
exactly.
With more weight pressure on your shoulder every time you land.
Right. And this guy is doing it in MVP fashion, right?
Yeah. So how important was it this past week for just rest?
Huge.
And that's where the gift of 2 weeks between the championship game and the Super Bowl comes in.
Huge. And one of the things that we deal a lot with in physical therapy is the recovery aspect. It's not so much, what we do, but how he manages his recovery. Does he do a proper warm-up? So the thing I know is they are doing everything because they have all the assets and abilities to do it. But it's a process of how you recover. Does he stretch? What is he doing? Is he getting body work?
Getting it all.
Is he getting his nutrition in place? Huge part is his nutrition too, right? How much protein intake is he getting? So for an elite level athlete, it's amazing. For the 30, 40-year-old female blows her ACL and is now week 10. That's still a process too. So we got to manage it. Depending on where you are in your recovery, it's how you manage it. So for Drake Maye, his best thing for him to do, rest.
Let's talk game.
Yeah.
I'm going to give you my analysis second. You get to go first. What do you foresee happening on Sunday?
Wow. So Seattle Patriots rematch of that Super Bowl that we had where they should have just given him the ball. Sorry, I had to throw that in there for my Seattle folks. This is going to be a huge game. We are the underdogs for sure. And I like being the underdog. Seattle's tough, man. Seattle is a tough team. We are a tough team. I mean, I'm going to go homer. I'm saying Patriots. 20-17.
Okay.
That's my pick.
At the risk of pissing people off, I'm going to say I think the Seahawks are going to win this game. However, how do the Patriots win? That's the route I chose to go here. The Patriots win if there are no fumbles.
Yes.
If there's no more than one interception.
Okay.
And if the Patriots defense can somehow coax a game-changing turnover like they did in Denver, where they get the ball in scoring range and capitalize right away. If those three things happen, no fumble, no more than one interception, and coax a defensive turnover in scoring range. If that happens, my opinion will change.
I don't disagree with anything you said. one thing has come to light. We're in a league now where offense is everything, right? Everything's about the offense. Defense wins championships. It's defense is why we won in that snow game, right? We held them.
True. And the Patriots defense has been phenomenal.
Defense has been underrated this entire season. That's why I think we win, because our defense is able to hold them to 17 points. We win by a field goal.
All right, so let's get out there and force some turnovers. That's the big key. Turn the ball over. Don't turn it over yourself. That's the key.
That's it.
All right, Dave Fleischman, Tom Leyden, thanks for watching. We'll have a season recap
That's it.
after Super Bowl 60.
Let's go, Pats.